Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cindy, and today I'm gonna be using a few new makeup items that I recently got. But the main thing that I'm gonna be trying on today's video is this KKW and Mario eyeshadow palette, which it was a gift from one of my friends, which I was super excited when I saw it in the mail. And this is how the eyeshadow palette looks. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's not a new item, but I had been wanting to try this eyeshadow palette for like the longest time, ever since it came out. And then my friend just recently sent me this one, and I was like I said, super excited when I got it in the mail, that I wanted to try it, on camera for the first time. This is the look I created. It's super simple, but I really like the way it looks. And also, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you guys now that this eyeshadows, I think that they are really good. The main reason why I wanted to get this eyeshadow palette was because I wanted to see if it was similar to the Kylie Cosmetics like the Royal Peach eyeshadow palette, just because this blue shade down here did remind me a lot of that one. And that was like the main reason why I wanted to try KKW in 2019. And so my friend got it for me, and I thought it was like the perfect time for me to try it out. So I did, and I also tried out a few other things. You guys will see them on the video. Not everything was new, but the newer things that I did try, I did tell you guys that those were like new items for me. Oh, I did forget to say on the video that what I'm using on my eyebrows, it's actually the shade You're Kidding from the James Charles eyeshadow palette, which is the red shade, and I think it goes perfect with my hair, and I love the way it looks. So, but yeah, if you guys would like to see how the eyeshadow worked out for me, then just go ahead and keep watching. And also, if you guys are not subscribed, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really does help me a lot. And well, let's start the video. Okay, so I already primed my eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tip, which is the one I use every single time I do my eye makeup. Okay, and like I said already, I'm going to be using the KKW and Mario eyeshadow palette, which comes in this little packaging. To set my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade down here, which I think it's called Decade. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it with the big brush to set the concealer. So now that my eyelids are set already, I'm gonna go ahead and start with applying the shade. I think it's called Miami. If it's not the right name, then I'm sorry, but it's this like tan shade down here, which is gonna be my transition color. And I am gonna tap the brush just because I don't want to have too much fallout. And I'm just putting this shade as my transition, like I said already. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back real quick. Okay, I'm back, and now I look like a boy. But yeah, I'm applying that transition shade up here. And I think it has a nice pigmentation. Not sure if the camera can pick up the color, like the way it looks. And I'm just trying to blend it out a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to be using this brush, which came on the Kylie Cosmetics Peach eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to be taking the shade Albanian, I think it's the name, if I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not pronouncing the word right, then I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm going to be taking this shade in here and just applying it a little bit below the other shade. I'm not sure how pigmented this color is because I've never used it. I'm just blending it like from the outer part of my eye to the inner part of my eye. But I think I actually want to go for like a halo eye. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the front of my eye too. And it's just going to be like a really simple look. It's not going to be anything too exciting, I guess you could say. I'm just testing out the eyeshadow palette because it was sent to me by one of my friends. I really like the shade, and I feel like I didn't really have to blend the shade like that much. But now I am gonna go back with the first shade that we used, which was Miami, I think, again. Okay, and I'm just gonna pick it up and blend the edges a little bit more. I say this all the time whenever I make like a makeup video, that I always like to do my eye makeup before my face makeup, just because that way if I have any fallout or if my makeup gets like a little bit messy, then I can just go ahead and clean it instead of like removing my foundation and everything. Okay, since I'm doing a halo eye, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of my concealer on the center of my lid, just so I can try and create the halo eye and just hope for the best, hope it comes out right. I think I apply a lot. I'm not the best with halo eyes or like with makeup in general, but yeah, I do watch a lot of YouTube makeup videos, so I know a few things about makeup. Not an expert, not a makeup artist or anything, but yeah. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove like the extra product that I have on my eyelid. I'm gonna be honest, this looks kind of weird. Just ignore how bad my halo eye looks, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this shade down here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it with my finger and see how it applies. And by the way, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the name of that shade. I'll just have the name for you guys here because I already know I'm not gonna pronounce it right. Woo, that's pretty. Okay, now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the shade Albanian, I think. Again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the word right or not, but it's this shade down here. I'm gonna tap off, and I'm gonna try and blend the like that Albanian shade with the shimmery shade on the center of my eye, just so it looks a little bit more blended, I guess. I have been wanting to try this eyeshadow palette for a long time, and I know that by now it's not like a brand new eyeshadow palette. People are not really talking about it anymore, but I'm still happy that I have it in my hands now, and now I get to try it out. And I have to say that I really do like the way the shadows perform. And again, I am not a makeup artist, so if you guys see that I'm not doing something right, then it's fine. I'm not a makeup artist. You know, I finished doing the same thing to this eye, and I really do like the shade in the middle, but I kind of want to add a little bit of glitter because I recently picked up this ones from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop, and I think I want to use one of this ones. Like, I haven't tried them. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them like just here. This one is called Constellation, and this other gold one is called Astrology, which is the same one as one of her older eyeshadows, like Super Shock shadows. I think I'm actually gonna apply this one in Constellation, and I hope it works for me. Okay, so it doesn't have too much glitter, but then I did not apply that much. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more, and again going back in with my finger just so it doesn't look too harsh, I guess. I'm gonna go back and apply a little bit more of this shade here. I'm not gonna do a wing eyeliner just because I don't want to mess up my eye makeup, because my wing liner skills are not good at all. Okay, so I went ahead and also applied my mascara and my eyeliner, and for my mascara, the one I use is this one from L'Oreal, the Voluminous Lash Paradise. And for my eyelashes, I applied some like this ones, which I get them from AliExpress. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my skin ready for my foundation. Oops, on each side of it. I know it might seem like I applied a lot, and yeah, I did. I know I did. I know I did apply a lot, but it really does help my, like, whatever I'm gonna use on my face go on a lot better. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is apply a little bit of this Garnier Moisture Rescue like moisturizer. Okay, now that that's been sitting on my skin for like a minute or two, um, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. The one I'm gonna be using is CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, and I have mine in the shade 725 Buff Beige. I'm not gonna apply too much. I am gonna start by dotting it on my face. Just don't really use foundation anymore. Sorry, I was like covering the camera. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my neighbors cutting their grass. I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying the foundation on my face and then be right back because of the noise. Now to set my under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pretty Vulgar the Powder Room powder, which it's a matte powder, but I really like the way it looks because I don't apply like a lot of it, and it doesn't make my skin look any drier. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and just apply it like under my eyes. I think before I finish my lower lash, I'm gonna go ahead and finish like my base makeup. The bronzer that I'm gonna use is this one from The Balm, and it's the Bahama Mama bronzer. I do have like a little sample which I've had for a long time already, so I'm gonna try and use this one and see how it looks on me. It's like tiny, like my brush is way too big for this, but this is the Lutsy 522 tapered highlighter brush, but I like to use this one for my bronzer and also my blush. Okay, so I see some color. I'm like really trying to get in there. I feel like I need to practice more with my like bronzer and contour because I feel like I don't do much with my like bronzer and contour. Like all I do is just like apply it like that. I feel like I really want to try and learn some more techniques for 2019. I do think the bronzer is nice. Like, again, it's not the best application, but that's not the bronzer's fault. That's like my fault for not knowing how to apply my bronzer. Okay, on camera, this side looks a lot darker than it really is. I promise you guys that it's not as dark as it looks. It's just that this side looks a lot more darker because of the lighting. I don't always do this, just when I feel like my bronzer got a little bit like out of control, I guess. But I want to do it because I saw Jaclyn Hill doing it yesterday, so. Okay, I took off the like baking powder from my face, and I think it does make like a big difference on the way the makeup looks. It just looks a little bit more better in my opinion. For my blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one from Note. It's called it's in the shade 005 Desert Rose. Oh, and I also don't like to apply too much blush because I feel like my cheeks are really big already, and if I apply a lot of blush, it just makes them look a little bit bigger in my opinion. For highlight, I have 3 new ones here with me. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna try today. The ones that I have here are all from ColourPop, and the first one is from ColourPop and Kathleen Lights, and this one's called On the Cusp. I also have the ones from Becky G and Chisme and Princesa. I'm gonna go ahead and use the one from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. Oh, wow, this highlight is beautiful. I never tried to highlight like this from ColourPop, and it's really good. I really like the way the highlight looks. I feel like I'm gonna be using this highlight a lot more now that after I tried it. It's really good. I'm gonna go back to my lower lash line, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the same colors, but I also really want to use this blue shade down here because I've been wanting to use it, but I'm not sure how it's gonna look. First, I'm gonna start by applying this shade here, which was the transition shade that I used. I feel like on camera you can't tell that I have like blue on my lower lash line, but here in person it looks really nice. The color does look really nice, like you can see the blue. And I'm sorry about my nails, guys. But yeah, on camera it's not really picking it up. Some people don't like to apply black eyeliner on their waterline because it makes their eyes like look a little bit more like they're closed or whatever. But that's the reason why I like to apply black eyeliner, just because I feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit darker, which I really like that. For my inner corner, I'm gonna go ahead and take this same highlight from ColourPop, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it like on my like tear dot, I guess it's called. This highlight, it's not new, it came out like last year, but this is the first time of me using it and I like it. Okay, these are the 5 lipsticks that I have, liquid lipsticks. This 5 are from ColourPop and Becky G, and I also have this one from Milani, which it's a really pretty color, but I don't think it's gonna match my makeup, or it might, or it does match my makeup, just not my outfit, I don't think. I think the one I'm gonna try, it's gonna be either Mija or Secreto. Wow, this highlight is everything. Okay guys, and this is the finished look. I did forget to record my outro, so this is the only clip of my makeup that I have. But overall, I really did enjoy all the items that I tried out. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.